Today we are going to show you top 15 craziest things found on Google Earth. Welcome to the Fact Spot. Make sure to smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to never miss another video. Google Earth compiles images from various sources, from satellites in geosynchronous orbit that snap low-resolution photos from tens of thousands of miles above Earth, to satellites closer to Earth that capture higher-resolution shots, and even aerial photos taken from airplanes, kites, drones, and even balloons. The imagery is available to anyone who downloads the software, and archaeologists have taken advantage of this rich resource. From a boneyard of military planes, to a polka dot pattern created by ants, to mysterious structures etched into the Gobi Desert, and even a phantom island in the South Pacific, Google Earth brings some wacky places to light. Here's a look at some of the craziest. Number 1. Sprawling swastika. Scientists discovered more than 50 geoglyphs across northern Kazakhstan and Central Asia, including this swastika-shaped design. Though the swastika symbol was created from timber, many of the geoglyphs were made of earthen mounds. The geoglyphs seem to date back 2,000 years. At the time, swastikas were not uncommon across Europe and Asia, and were not, of course, affiliated with any political beliefs. Number 2. The island in a lake on an island in a lake on an island. This Google Earth image is an eyeful and a mouthful, as it's an island in a lake on an island in a lake on an island. Yes, Google Earth captured this image, showing a tiny island that resides inside a crater lake on an island called Volcano Island and a lake called Tall Lake on the Philippine island of Luzon. For years apparently, this phenomenon was thought to be the largest of its kind spied by Google Earth. However, it turns out that accolade goes to a 4-acre spit of land in northern Canada where no human has likely stepped foot. Number 3. Weird wheels. Google Earth has spied some old artistry etched into the surface of the planet, including wheel-shaped geometric structures that may date back some 8,500 years, making them older than Peru's geoglyphs called Nazca lines. Some of these spoke designs that dot Jordan's Azraq Oasis seem to be positioned in a way that aligns with sunrise on the winter solstice. A team of scientists with the Aerial Photographic Archive for Archaeology in the Middle East, APAM, have been investigating wheel structures, also called Works of the Old Men, with satellite imagery available through Google Earth. The wheels vary in their design, with some showing spokes that radiate from the center, others with just 1 or 2 bars rather than spokes, and still others not circular at all, and instead shaped like squares, rectangles, or triangles, the researchers have found. The wheels seen in this image are in the Azraq Oasis and have spokes with a southeast-northwest orientation, possibly aligning with the winter solstice sunrise. Number 4. Mysterious Pyramid. This image from Google Earth shows an anomaly that some believe could be an unexcavated pyramid. Dozens of anomalies in Egypt have been detected using Google Earth in the past 5 years. However, there is a debate as to whether they represent natural features or artificial structures. More excavations are needed, but the security and economic situation in Egypt has limited the number and size of excavations. Number 5. Phantom Island. In 2012, a group of Australian researchers undiscovered an island the size of Manhattan in the South Pacific. A mysterious place called Sandy Island had popped up on maps, northwest of New Caledonia. It even showed up as a black polygon on Google Earth. But when scientists sailed there in November 2012, they found open water instead of solid ground. In an obituary for the island published in April 2013, the researchers explained why the phantom landmass had been included on some maps for more than a century, pointing to some human errors and a possible pumice raft. Number 6. Puzzling Pentagram. On the wind-blown steppes of Central Asia, in an isolated corner of Kazakhstan, there's a large pentagram measuring roughly 1,200 feet, 366 meters, in diameter, etched into Earth's surface. The 5-pointed star surrounded by a circle, located on the southern shore of the Upper Tabol Reservoir, shows up vividly on Google Maps, the online version of the more detailed Google Earth. Many online comments linked the site with devil worship, nefarious religious sects, or denizens of the underworld. Instead, the pentagram turns out to be the outline of a park made in the form of a star. The star is marked by roadways that are now lined with trees, making the star shape even more distinct in aerial photos. Number 7. Desert Breath. A spiral portal to an alternate universe, maybe an alien message, or an ancient monument to a supernatural being. This giant spiral design in the desolate Egyptian desert, not far from the shores of the Red Sea, is an art installation called Desert Breath. In March 2007, Danny Stratu, Alexandra Stratu, and Stella Constantinides created the 1 million square foot, 100,000 square meters artwork meant to celebrate the desert as a state of mind, a landscape of the mind, the artists say on their website. Number 8. Biggest word. Hamad bin Hamadan Al Nahyan, a billionaire sheikh and member of Abu Dhabi's ruling family, has had his name carved into the sandy surface of Al Futaysi Island, an island he owns in the Persian Gulf. At half a mile tall and 2 miles long altogether, the letters Hamad may be the world's largest. Regardless, they're visible from space. Normally, words written in sand wash away, but these letters are large enough to form waterways that absorb the encroaching tide. Indeed, at the time these satellite photographs were taken, said tide can be seen flowing through the letters all the way to the M. Number 9. Alien Bunker. Found etched onto the desert floor near Mesa Huapanita, New Mexico, are 2 large diamonds surrounded by a pair of overlapping circles. Author John Sweeney claimed that the site marks a hidden bunker belonging to the Church of Scientology. According to their website, Scientology is a religion that offers a precise path leading to a complete and certain understanding of one's true spiritual nature and one's relationship to self, family, groups, mankind, all life forms, the material universe, the spiritual universe, and the Supreme Being, according to the organization's website. Such symbols on the desert floor are reportedly there to help guide these Scientologists who return to Earth after fleeing a planetary Armageddon, writes the Daily Mail. Of course, the symbols will likely remain a mystery. Number 10. Gobi Desert. Newfound Google Earth images have revealed an array of mysterious structures and patterns etched into the surface of China's Gobi Desert. According to experts, this is a secret military base, and the structures are used for a variety of purposes including weapons testing, spy satellite calibration, and testing of radar instrumentation. The most elaborate feature an intricate grid of perfectly straight lines that weave back and forth every few hundred feet for 20 miles, 33 kilometers, is most likely a Yagi antenna array, a device used for weather tracking and other atmospheric research. Number 11. Aussie UFO. In Australia, a strange triangle dotted with bright lights appeared in the middle of a field. When first discovered in 2007, ufologists were quick to call it a triangle UFO caught in the act of hovering above Earth. Other Google Earth users said it may be an antenna associated with a nearby remote-controlled wind farm. With 3 sets of wires forming a triangle and a tower in the middle, the antenna likely received and transmitted control signals. Number 12. The Boneyard. The Davis Monthan Air Force Base in Tucson, Aries, is where U.S. military planes go to die. Dubbed the Boneyard, this 2,600-acre cemetery of steel is closed to the general public, but Google Earth provides a high-resolution glimpse of what's inside. Virtually every plane the military has flown since World War II, from the B-52 Stratofortress to the F-14 Tomcat, in various stages of decay. The Boneyard at Davis Monthan was used as the backdrop in the music video for Learning to Fly by rock music legend Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. The band was shown performing among various aircraft hulks. Number 13. Lake of Blood. Outside Sadr City in Iraq, at coordinates 33.39, 6157 deg north, 44.486926 deg east, lies a blood-red lake. There is, as yet, no official explanation for the color of this strange body of water. Number 14. Landlocked Lips. These luscious lips are a hill formation located in Gharb Darfur in Sudan at coordinates 12 deg 2213.32 north, 23 deg 1920.18 east. Number 15. Secret Military Base. A mysterious set of satellite images seen on Google Earth created a stir when an ex-CIA analyst told Wired.com he had discovered structures in the desert around Kashgar, a city in China's remote western desert that is part of the Xinjiang province. Some speculated the buildings at the site were part of a secret military base. But with further analysis, Stefan Jeans, a technologist and geospatial blogger who has spent months in that part of China, said the site was likely part of a major manufacturing or economic center. Here are some of the craziest things found on Google Earth. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.